Days before the midterm elections, President Trump released 2 videos to try to convince voters to cast their ballots for Republican candidates. One is only on Twitter. The other is running on TV. Both are designed to stoke fear, but in very different ways, and they reveal the GOP's 2-pronged election strategy.
I want to talk to you about hate. I want to talk about fear-mongering. I want to talk about a blatantly racist appeal by President Trump and his party. An ad that the president tweeted today, an ad that shows you just how willing he is to use lies and scare tactics to terrify his base with just 6 days to go until the midterms. The ad beginning with a chilling confession from a brutal criminal, a man the ad identifies as an illegal immigrant. And he is. And he is a really bad guy. Nobody's going to defend this guy. The point is, though, that this brutal criminal is what President Trump wants you to think about when you think about an immigrant.
If making it easy to be an illegal alien isn't enough, how about offering a reward for being an illegal immigrant? No sane country would do that, right? Guess again. If you break our laws by entering this country without permission and give birth to a child, we reward that child with U.S. citizenship and guarantee of full access to all public and social services this society provides. And that's a lot of services. Is it any wonder that 2/3 of the babies born at taxpayer expense at county-run hospitals in Los Angeles are born to illegal alien mothers?
And just in case people miss the president's message of fear, dividing by race to suit his own political purposes.
I'm Renee Mullins, James Burr's daughter. On June 7, 1998, in Texas, my father was killed. He was beaten, chained, and then dragged 3 miles to his death, all because he was black. So when Governor George W. Bush refused to support hate crimes legislation, it was like my father was killed all over again. Call George W. Bush and tell him to support hate crimes legislation. We won't be dragged away from our future.
The president has always used fear to his advantage.
When you don't vote, you allow another cross to burn. When you don't vote, you let another assault wound a brother or sister. When you don't vote, you let the Republicans continue to cut school lunches and Head Start. When you don't vote, you allow the Republicans to give tax breaks to the wealthy while threatening Social Security and Medicare. You vote, and you elect Democrats who want to strengthen Social Security and Medicare, make classes smaller by hiring 100,000 new teachers, and repair and rebuild public schools. When you vote, you elect Democrats committed to a patient's bill of rights that lets us, not the insurance companies, make choices about our health care. Voting will change things for the better. On November 3rd, vote. Vote smart. Vote Democratic for Congress and U.S. Senate.
So President Trump turned to birthright citizenship, wanting to strip away a constitutional right that even his own party leaders, even Paul Ryan, said he could not do. So he attacked Paul Ryan today for having the audacity to say the president was wrong and to speak the truth.
All Americans, not only in the states most heavily affected, but in every place in this country, are rightly disturbed by the large numbers of illegal aliens entering our country. The jobs they hold might otherwise be held by citizens or legal immigrants. The public service they use impose burdens on our taxpayers. That's why our administration has moved aggressively to secure our borders more, by hiring a record number of new border guards, by deporting twice as many criminal aliens as ever before, by cracking down on illegal hiring, by barring welfare benefits to illegal aliens. In the budget I will present to you, we will try to do more to speed the deportation of illegal aliens who are arrested for crimes, to better identify illegal aliens in the workplace as recommended by the commission headed by former Congresswoman Barbara Jordan. We are a nation of immigrants, but we are also a nation of laws. It is wrong and ultimately self-defeating for a nation of immigrants to permit the kind of abuse of our immigration laws we have seen in recent years, and we must do more to stop it.
It is fear-mongering. a desperate attempt to avoid a reckoning at the ballot box, because everyone out there in America has a chance next Tuesday to cast their verdict on his presidency so far. The president knows that. And the president is using fear and hate to try to distract you from the truth. So we have to stop demonizing people and realize the biggest terror threat in this country is white men, most of them radicalized to the right. And we have to start doing something about them. There is no travel ban on them. There is no ban on, they had the Muslim ban. There is no white guy ban. So what do we do about that?
And for his hardcore base, he ratchets up a virulent message that America is being overrun by brown-skinned men and criminals.